excited to go, but we're just not really sure what's ahead of us.
You can see here there's bear slobber, teeth marks.
He is not shy.
Please be advised, we're dispatching initial attack crew. Yeah, base check. We're 10 miles back. We got full consent.
Follow me if you want to live.
Wow.
Last week on Playing with Fire, Harvey's crew headed off to BC, while Garrett's group learned they were heading out west as well.
The Ugray. Oh my God. I'm feeling complete joy and excitement. I was so happy.
Congratulations, gentlemen. You're the next to head to the west.
BC is facing a massive outbreak of fires this summer, so it's put out a call for help. Ontario has been sending hundreds of firefighters, and now the Ugray crew is part of this deployment.
My crew was overwhelmed with joy when I told them that we were going to BC.
Tent, sleeping bag, rain jacket.
I was losing my mind here when it was as slow as it was. Rain every day, no fires in the future. So to get our names picked and know we were going to fight fire was the best feeling of the summer.
Being able to be one of the first crews to go, it kind of broke the stress of being here for a while without a lot of work to do. So that was good for our morale.
Getting a tour means, 100 hours OT. That's a lot of money to be making.
Okay, socks, underwear, I got jeans, t-shirts. I got thermal if I need it. I need more underwear and socks. Considering the situation in Ontario, it was wet, we had no hazard, no fires, so our only chance of any action is out of province deployment. Flip-flop shoes, machete, a little more underwear.
Just knowing all the training, all the work that we've been doing for the first half of the summer, we can apply it now to these fires. It's amazing to actually just get things rolling again.
When we showed up in Dryden, it's sort of like that first day of school. Everyone's just awkwardly looking at each other. And we're all excited to go, but we're just not really sure what's ahead of us.
Packing, we have to be under a certain weight. If not, it could be very bad for the entire crew. They can stop us from going on the flight, and there could be a fill-in crew.
So look out with them.
And you're Kyle?
That's right, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Seal coat.
Seal coat. 285.
Everything weighed in well, so it was the beginning of an adventure for sure.
So our 620 packs are basically going to go into the Prince George area. There's looks like about 5 project fires there right now. Anywhere smallest is 1,400 hectares and ranged all the way up to 34,000 hectares. You guys are all itching to go. I know it's been pretty quiet. You're here to, we want you to be as professional and, low maintenance as possible. We don't need to bring any egos or attitudes with us at all.
Nothing in this job is official until, in my mind, until it's happening. So even in Dryden, it was questionable where they were going to go, and we got in the plane and I knew it was actually happening.
Hello, flight deck. Welcome aboard Canadian North, direct service to Prince George. We're looking at about 3.5 hours, cruising along at 36,000 feet.
so happy to be going. Here we go. Hold on.
See you later, Dryden.
Suns are all good.
Both the Bunting and the Ugray crew have been sent to BC, and they've taken some GoPro cameras with them. So when the moment is right, they're shooting their own footage while in BC.
Hey, we're in BC. I don't know, what is it? Red Deer Creek. Red Deer Creek.
Why?
And we're here because BC doesn't have enough resources.
Why you gotta leave?
Kyle was our main cameraman.
I strapped it to my helmet, which is common, and we got a lot of helicopters coming in, taking off, dust flying everywhere, bugs. Riding around in a light helicopter, they're really nimble. There was a whole trail in, 7 kilometers, up and down hills, over rocks. I'm technologically impaired, and I got some pretty good shots. Lots of me walking up hills.
We just kind of took turns doing whatever, like slapping that GoPro on your hard hat or whatever, and go dig out some hot spots and stuff like that.
Are you gonna be going that deep? Going deep. All right. We'll bust it open.
This is my crewmate from last year, Mr. Kevin Heaney.
That's what they call me.
Yeah, he's now a crew leader this year, running his own crew.
I heard that some of those other Ontario crews are coming here too.
Yeah. Well, here Ugray's in Prince George right now.
Nice.
So I think they're coming here too.
Okay, I just started recording.
Okay, how long does it last? How much?
Up next.
They warned us as soon as we got here, they've got bears around.
Where is he? He is not shy.
The fires are blazing in Western Canada. And the Bunting crew has been deployed, but they are still only partway there.
Okay, we landed in Edmonton, Alberta there about 2 o'clock. Then we jumped on a bus, like a 5-hour bus drive in the school bus. And we are now here overnighting.
It's exciting. We're in Fox Creek, Alberta, which is cool.
But what's not cool is an uninvited guest to their camp.
They warned us as soon as we got here at the dinner table just to not have anything in their tents because they've got bears around. And we have... There's a shot of him. Perfect.
Where is he?
He's right there. Beside the flower. Back up.
Oh, there he is. He is not shy.
Someone's tent already got mauled on. You can see here there's bear slobber, teeth marks.
You know, they were there because there was fresh tracks that weren't there the day before, eh? And you know, some of these bear tracks are pretty big. Well, you always had to keep an eye out, knowing there was grizzly bears and cougars around.
There's no food in any of these tents.
That's the same one that we had in camp tonight.
Calling in Fish and Wildlife now to try and see if they can deal with the bear problem in our camp. We'll see what happens.
The fire we were on, it was called Red Deer Creek Fire. It was over 30,000 hectares. It was in British Columbia and Alberta.
We got to go in a helicopter and fly to some hotspots further away. And getting to the hotspots was so hard. It was just, you know, straight down the mountains and straight up the valley. There's a couple waterfalls in between, and a lot of it was just walking up and down mountains with the Pulaski and looking for smokes.
There was a time when we were up on a cliff of a very deep ravine. We were trying to find a smoke that had been called in with GPS units, and Garrett had his GPS out, and it looked to us like it was on the side of a cliff, basically.
Just realizing how up high I was and how steep it was, and one slip and you could go tumbling down pretty far.
You worked for like 8 hours straight, really hard, but it was fun.
Strong caves. Good job, Morgan.
Harvey's crew is also working on the Red Deer Creek fire.
The fire we got sent to was pretty big compared to the other fires I've been on, which is just 2 little grass fires. So, I mean, it was a lot to take in.
They don't have the water that we have in Ontario, so there's a lot of econo flow, which not really used to using. That was different. Just kind of hand tooling and just putting out smokes and that kind of thing.
You have to kind of be more creative how to get over that hurdle in BC, because a lot of times there just isn't a water source or it's hella far away. We didn't have hose packs to lay out our hose. It was all just big rolls of hose, so that was obviously a hurdle.
I'm going to guess that we have probably 5,000 feet of hose. I think we did a lot of damage, a lot of nozzling.
Never cross green.
Laying down that first trunk line of 1.5 inches and then just working, tying in from each and every little spot. It was the first time I've done any of that, so it was tons of fun fighting fire like that.
My first real fire, so it's a bit over 35,000 hectares, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's been a good first day.
You've got a nice dirt mustache.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that.
Like it looks like a real legit mustache on here.
Fire stash.
Perfect. Awesome.
Still ahead.
My least favorite part of the fire or the trip would probably be the bus ride.
bus and on a gravel road. You know, it was a rickety ride.
With a bus driver who was, I think he said he was 2 weeks on the job of driving a bus. He'd driven a taxi for 25 years. He didn't really know how to take the hills very well, so it was pretty painful.
The bus ride to our fire line was 2 hours. On the first 2 days, I think we had spent like 16 hours on that bus.
It's like 20 guys on each bus, like overweighted, smelly. It's pretty rough.
Thought it was great. It was fun. It was just another part to the adventure. Like I laughed. It was great. Got a 40-minute drive on some dirt roads. It's gonna be a great day.
On a dry day, everyone would, you know, kind of just put their heads back and close their eyes or whatever, but where the roads were a little bit slick from the fresh rain, everybody was sitting up watching what the bus was doing, you know, like just in case or whatever.
Our bus driver there coming down those mountains and taking those corners a little bit hard, but I mean, got through that.
All in all, I think he did a good job. He got us to the site and brought us back home every day without any major incidents.
We got a sweet job where we were sort of seek and destroy mission, where we'd go in a helicopter, land in a remote area, try and find areas that were hot that had been picked up on radar, and that was a good gig.
There was just a hot spot and the whole hill was hot and there's no source of water, so rather than trying to dig it up with Pulaskis for days and days, we just put an order in for a helicopter to come, bring a bucket and dump it.
Because there aren't as many lakes as Ontario, it changes the pump and hose game, so there'll be more helicopter bucketing with the heavy equipment. They're very fast, very efficient. Lots of different types of helicopters.
It's always cool to watch and it's like a mini waterfall all around you.
Today is our last day on tour in BC. They dropped us off at a new helipad today, just I guess for a little bit of change of scenery. I think everyone's excited to be off of our deadline for the last day. Everyone's got smiles on their faces.
On their last day, the crews are given the chance to clean up and get ready to go home.
Plan is that some of us are gonna take a hike through the bush, a couple kilometers, and there's a nice river there.
was totally beautiful. It was perfect. It was hot, so it was really nice to be down by the water, and it was really exciting.
Everyone needed that time to revamp and have some space, collect their thoughts.
I think everyone now has their fingers crossed again for a second tour, so maybe that'll keep our spirits up high. There's potential to go again.
There's actually a pretty good chance of us going out again. My whole crew is ready to go. Jordan wants to go, Ariel wants to go, I want to go.
There's so much happening in the West and in the Northwest Territories. I think it's very likely we'll be sent out for at least one more tour.